Okay. That is loud. Hi there, everyone. My name is Tissue. I almost fucked that up, didn't I? But my name is Tissue, and welcome to Undusted, Letters from the Past. This got recommended to me personally in my life, and God, it's still so loud. Hold on. Let me just go here. Okay, that should be good right there. I can change it if needed. But this got recommended to me by someone that I know. They told me to prepare for tears. We all know how much of a crybaby I am. I cried during multiple different games, during very sad things, so here's to hoping this is wholesome, but we shall see. It looks like we're, cleaning some things out, so we shall see. If you're new here, hi, welcome. Thanks for joining us. If you like this video, make sure to go check out some of my other videos that I've made. I have some other ones that I have to upload too, and I'm looking at some different indie games. I'm still working on Crime Scene Cleaner and a couple of other things that I still have to do. But just kind of, doing some different things intermittently, trying to keep it fun and random, if you will. But without any further ado, let's hop on in and see what this is about, shall we? When I think of my family home, the first things that come to mind are the glittering lake and the gentle sloping hills. After walking through the bustling streets, over the hills, and along the lakeside, my house and its bright red roof soon came into view. I would chat with Mom and Dad as we passed through the front gate together, and the big lemon tree in the yard would always greet us. For some reason, for someone like me who lacked courage, maybe all I needed was an excuse, no matter how small. The letter from my aunt was enough. Oh, interesting. What did Auntie send us? Dear Adora, long time no see. How have you been? Are you doing all the things you've always wanted to do? It's been a while since I've heard from you. Come to think of it, the last time we saw each other was at Lily's funeral. Who's Lily? I'm sorry to trouble you after all this time, but I can't find the necklace your mother gave me. I'm fairly certain that I left it at your house after one of my visits. I really thought I had lost it for good, I know it's a bit of a hassle, but could you send it to me? It should be in the attic. That's where Lily and I spent most of our time together when I was over. Thank you. Love, your aunt. It's been a long time since I last came back. I should tidy up the place. I suppose now's the right time. For the time being, it's the least I can do. She's a cute girl. The key. Here it is. It's rusted all over. I'll have to clean it before I can use it. She's cute. I like our character. I like the animation style. Alright, clean. Okay. Use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Okay. Hold right-click and drag the mouse around to rotate the key. Hold the mouse wheel and drag the mouse to move the key. Okay. Hold the wheel button and drag the key around like this. Okay. Click the mouse wheel once to reset the key's position. Select the tool on the left to clean the key. Oh, shit. Reach 40% clean. Okay, we're getting there. Still getting things. God, I'm like, what am I doing? Okay, that's where I want it. Okay. Cool, I'm at 40% clean. Cool. Perfect, let's do this side. Oh, this is nice. I'm enjoying this. Still see dirt coming off of this. Little gyrations. Let's see. Got all of that. Okay, it looks like I got all of that. Okay. Got this. Okay, I've got some specs in here. 99.6, hence become available after cleaning items to a certain extent. Hold tab to view areas that need cleaning. Hold on. See if I can do it on my own first. Okay, hold tab. Okay. Finish cleaning by either reaching 100% cleaning progress or by pressing the wrap up button. Okay. No? Oh, right there. There's that and that. Okay, well, I did it. Yay! A dusted key. Cough, cough. When was the last time this place was cleaned? There's so much dust that I can barely breathe. I need to go to the attic and find that necklace. Huh? Why is it locked? Now that I think of it, I've hardly ever been into the attic. Mom was always the one in charge of it. Oh well. I need to clean the rest of the house anyway. The attic key should eventually turn up. Where should I even start? The house key. It hasn't been used in a long time. Okay. After being neglected for so long, the house was so heavily laden with dust that I needed a mask to breathe normally. I opened a window and started clearing out some of the dust. When it was cleaning day, I used to be in charge of the floors. Mom took care of the furniture, and Dad handled the windows and any tall places that were out of reach. If I closed my eyes, I could almost hear it all again. The sound of Mom wiping down the furniture, Dad's humming. While cleaning the living room, I found a dust-covered photo frame on a shelf. Housed inside was our first family photo. Oh, cool, I get to clean a picture frame. It's a family, I assume. Once upon a time. Alright, let's clean this item. Oh, these must be all the levels. All the different cleanings that I have to do. Okay. When we went to take our first family photo, Dad had made a peculiar suggestion. While it wasn't unusual for him to say or do something quirky, none of us saw it coming. Why don't we all wear animal costumes? It'll be Adora's first ever family photo, so let's make it a special and unforgettable experience. He pleaded like a giddy child, arms firmly wrapped around a large costume. Mom let out a deep sigh. Here we go again. It was massive. He really loved his jokes and pranks. A complete 180 from Mom. Okay, we're gonna get a sponge. I'm just gonna go ham on this. Get all of that done. Get all of this done. We never ended up wearing the costumes like he had wanted to. Oh, how cute! They're such a cute family! I love the character design. It's great. Fantastic. Oh, she really looks like both of them. She's got Dad's hair and his cute little mouth. And then she's got her mom's eyes. It's really sweet. I'm hearing birds, and I'm not sure if it's like here at my house or in the game. Might be in the game. I think it's in the game. Alright, here we go. Let's do the back. Making huge progress. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Oh, cool. Alright, 83. We're almost at 90. 100%. Bam! Bunny ears and no help needed. Honey, don't you think there's a reason why people take more traditional photos? Because they couldn't come up with anything creative? Are you serious? Can't we just take a normal picture? But, Adora, look at this! What a cute cat! Oh, so you're only trying to talk Adora into your plan now. Cute. Our very first family photo together. A seemingly ordinary picture with an amusing story behind it. Very cute. Oh, he's crying. No, not Dad. And so ensued a battle between an unstoppable father and an immovable mother. As always, Mom won, leaving Dad with his shoulders hunched in defeat. While Mom was talking to the photographer, I snuck over to Dad and whispered, "Let's wear the costumes next time." He only responded with a slight nod. When I looked at the photo afterward, I saw he had given me bunny ears. Mom noticed shortly afterwards and gave Dad a light rap on the head, but the sheer dad-like triumph on his face sent us all into a fit of laughter. That's very cute. A fitting appearance. Alright. Let's do level number 3 now. When I was young, Mom often told me it was dangerous to go into the kitchen or attic alone. But the more someone told me not to do something, the more I wanted to do it, as most children do. One day when Mom and Dad were out, I excitedly went into the kitchen to examine the cupboard that was just barely within reach. My heart was pounding as I opened the cupboard. There were many beautiful porcelain teacups, and I took out the one I thought was prettiest. Oh, shit. Suddenly, the front door opened with a creak. Someone was back. Crash. It was the sound of porcelain breaking on the floor. The teacup had slipped out of my hand. The sharp sound of shattering porcelain froze me in place. I heard Mom urgently calling my name. I'm sure she was concerned that you were hurt. Once she came into the kitchen and saw what had happened, her face froze. Her face was so pale and stern. I had never seen her look like that before. I think she was upset, but she was also concerned. I know my mom was like that very much when I was younger. I always got in trouble for things, like a lot. I was always in trouble. But my mom was always worried about my well-being. And if I was hurt first and foremost, and then I was in trouble. Okay. It's got a crack, so someone put it back together. It looks like, I would assume that's what someone did. Oh, symbol. What's the symbol? It must have some kind of meaning. Glad I did that. There's still stuff in the graves. Great. Okay. Oh, I can do it while the stuff's in my hand. That's cool. Nifty. Almost to 60%. Ooh. Oof. Gonna use that first. Cool. We're almost to 90%. Very nice, very nice. Cool. Alright, we're making it. We're doing it. What parts am I missing? I don't want to use the hints if I don't have to. Oh, something happened there. Okay. I'm finding more as I'm going. Just gonna keep going. this is satisfying. But I want to do it without the hints. Okay, I got some more there. And I got some more there. Dig in here. Oh, come on. I'm looking for like a singular speck of dust, I swear. Okay, here we go. You rat butthole. Mother fudge. Shattered. Uh-oh. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break it. Adora, are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? Mom, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. And I even broke one of the teacups. It's okay, Adora. Everything's okay as long as you aren't hurt. Oh, there it is. One of Mom's most treasured possessions. Well, fuck. That's great. After giving me a big hug, she started to carefully gather the shards of porcelain in silence. I still couldn't forget how she had looked at the broken teacup. The next day, I secretly retrieved the shards from the trash and clumsily glued everything back together. Then I returned the fragile teacup to its place in the cupboard, hoping that Mom would feel better after seeing it. When Mom discovered the teacup later, she murmured, "This is a much more fitting appearance." I didn't understand why, but her smile looked bitter. Ooh, what was this teacup from? Who is it from? Alright, next one. Mom loved writing with fountain pens. No matter how long the letter or document, whenever I asked if it was tiring to write so much by hand, she would always say, "It's difficult, but it's worth it." Mom had a routine before writing. First, she would sit at her desk with her perfect posture. Then, she'd neatly lay out a fresh sheet of paper. Finally, she'd select one ink bottle from her collection and gracefully dip the nib of her exquisite fountain pen. I loved watching this process, so I used to quietly sit beside her whenever she took up her pen. Watching her fill empty sheets of paper with her handwriting imparted a special feeling I couldn't experience anywhere else. That is really sweet. It is very sweet. She had so many inkwells. Sometimes I'd spend half a day just looking at them all. I don't think she used this one very often. Interesting. Alright, I'll get those mostly clean and then go at it with a toothbrush. Cool. This side now. So our mom liked to handwrite things with a fountain pen and inkwells. She must have had, like, really nice handwriting. I couldn't imagine. There's people that I see that do, like, those calligraphy things, and I'm like, that is so beautiful, and I'm so glad you can do that. How the fuck? do you do it, though? Because I look at my handwriting and I'm like, this is gross. I think a lot of people think that about their own handwriting, though. I might be wrong, but I feel like people do. That's a really awkward angle to scrub at. Okay, all the groups there are done. Got this. Alright, and one to this side. Alright, that looks just like ink stains that are on the jar. Perfect. Okay, I'm getting there. Almost there. Was another 5% or 0.05%. There was another 0.05, 0.1. Ooh. Come on, inkwell. There was another 0.05%. So close. Oh, there was another 0.05%. Come on. Where's the other one? Oh, I found it! I did it! Shining in the darkness, a shining start. Only in the darkest of nights can you discover the star hidden within. Louis. That's a quote from Mom's favorite writer. Why is it written on here? Because it's a limited edition ink. Dad and I were still university students, so it took him a lot of hard work to buy it. Oh, but it looks new. Is it because you don't want to waste it? Adora, let me show you something. If you write with this ink and then turn off the lights, can you see the words glowing? The darker the room is, the brighter the ink shines. That's so cool. Oh, wow. To Adora, Lily, and Ash's beloved daughter. Is that her dad's name is Ash? Oh, that's really cute. You need to eat a variety of foods to grow big and strong. But I hate carrots. If you become brave enough to finish your carrots, I'll give you a fountain pen as a present. That's cute. A special ink that glows in the dark, a quote from a famous writer, is displayed on the label. I adored fountain pens, so it was an irresistible offer. Mom looked into my awestruck eyes and said, "Do you know why I love fountain pens? Because you can learn about someone through their handwriting." even if I wrote something without much thought behind it. I learned more about myself after reading those words. She gently closed the inkwell. For some reason, after that day, I never saw her use a fountain pen again. Oh, fuck, what happened? Shit, what happened? Oh, it's a turtle! Is it a turtle or a tortoise? I can't tell. It's probably a tortoise. Dad absolutely loved music. Whenever he could, he'd be humming or playing various instruments. He told me that he used to be in a children's choir, and that he had joined a band during his university days. That's really cute. Whenever he returned home from work, he'd sing a little song he composed, titled Dad Loves Coming Home. Mom would always warn him about disturbing the neighbors, but she could never mask her smile. Thanks to Dad, music enriched every dimension of our lives. Okay, it's already starting to get sad, and I don't know why. So Mom liked to write, but then stopped writing for some reason. And then Dad loves music, but I think he clearly does something else. I don't know if it's passion or anything that drives him to do what he does, or maybe he does work in music. I don't know. The first line always made me laugh. What was it again? You can't hold me back gun-free. No one can ever stop me. Was that it? Must be Dad's song. Okay. Got a little leafy boy here. Goodbye, leafy boy. Oh, it plays music. Is this a little ocarina? Oh, I love it. I wish to play the turtle ocarina. I think it's a tortoise. Because it's got feet and not flippers. It's a tortoise. Get as much as possible before I start using the toothbrush. Okay. Here we go. Do all of these. Nice. We're over 80%. Now we're over 85%. Perfect. Get your little face clean, tortoise. That might be a turtle. Those might actually be flippers, and it's just the design. We're over 90%. Over 95. Almost to 99. Alright. 99.72. 99.79. $99.86. I saw that little smudge there. 99.93. I saw that one too. 99. Oh my god. So close. So close. Looking for all the spots that I could have missed something. Where would it be? Okay. Are you functioning? God dang it! A little dirty. I think that's what it says. Or a little ditty. Adora, I'm done. After my hit single Dad Loves Coming Home, my newest release is Dad Loves the Weekend. Dad, you sure you're not a kid too? Haha, you got me. Since my secret's out, how about a song? Where'd I put my ocarina? It is an ocarina. Dad, if you love music so much, why'd you become an accountant? Their story. Music and accounting are completely different. That's a good question, Adora. You see, I love music, but it doesn't mean that I can't live without it. On the other hand, I get itchy if I don't work with numbers for even a single day. To achieve happiness, it's not about doing what you want, it's about doing what you can't live without. Very sweet. When you find something like that, you'll understand exactly how I feel. What a good dad. A cute turtle-shaped ocarina. Dad often played his own songs on it. How sweet. Wait, Dad often played his own songs on it. Dad then started to joyfully play his ocarina. His face was that of a man who had everything he needed to be happy. I suddenly grew curious and asked, "Then what can't you live without?" He replied, "Lily and Adora. That's why I'm the happiest man in the world." Oh, my little heart. God, I see why they said you're gonna cry. I'm about to cry. Ooh. He then declared that his next song would be named Dad is Super Duper Happy. Oh. Gotta pause for a second, I can't see. Good God. Oh. Despite my laughter, I couldn't wait to hear the next release in his Dad series. I often found myself humming his songs, and his words stayed with me. But I also find something I couldn't live without. Oh, Jesus. Thank God I have Kleenex here. My eyes are just little weepy. Because that was so sweet. Alright. A discreet apology. He's a kitty! We have a ceramic kitty cat? One day on our way home, we came across a cute kitten crying by its lonesome. He's coming home with me, y'all. He's coming home with me. I couldn't bear to leave it there by itself, so I begged my parents to let me bring it back with us. Without hesitation, Dad started brainstorming ways to lure the kitten. Should we get some food as bait? How about foxtail grass? Maybe a cardboard box? Dad and I excitedly exchanged ideas, but after a few minutes we realized that Mom hadn't said a single word. Uh-oh. Mom say no? Dad really had the heart of a child. Instead of stopping me, he joined right in. Ooh, we got a new tool. What are you? Oh. Oh, it's a plushie, not a ceramic kitty. So we're steam cleaning it, because it's a dirty kitty. This makes me think of those really satisfying videos that you watch. Get this all nice and cleaned. Gosh, we are 20% through this kitty. Okay. Turn it. Yep. Oh yeah, this definitely is a steam cleaner. Look at all that steam coming off of it. My pupper is asleep behind me on her bed. I just got done recording Kiosk, and she is drained from my screaming and reacting to it. I think she's very happy that I'm doing something not scary anymore. Little cat butt. Show me your cat butt. Well, hi, Cass. Speaking of cat butts, one of my kitties came to see me. She's passing by, but it's very nice. That's coffee table, sweet girl. Yeah, go snuggle your brother. Don't forget to go. These are just different colors and indentations. Not still dirty. So that's good. Alright, over 70%. Finish the top of the kitty. Alright, almost at 80%. Perfect, and we're at 80%. Awesome, I think I just have the belly left. So cute. What a cute little kitty plushie. $99.75. Oh, it's gonna be it. Oh god. 0.05% left? What did I miss? Oh god, I've gotta find it. Okay, the cat's butt's clean. There it was. It was on the whiskers. No means no. Obviously, I didn't get to take the kitty home. I don't think we're ready to own a cat. We don't know how to properly care for one, and we don't have any cat food or supplies. How can we care for it if we can't fulfill its needs? But, Lily, aren't you being a bit too serious? Of course, having a pet is a huge responsibility, but Adora can learn how to be responsible by taking care of it, and we can buy whatever supplies we need. What if its mother is still around? We might be taking a child from its parent. She could have been abandoned. That isn't something we know for sure. No means no, Adora. That's so sad. A striped cat plushie. It is soft and makes cute sounds when you squeeze it. I mean, I get it. I wasn't allowed to have cats for a while whenever I was growing up because, just life and things and expenses. And then finally I got two, and I still have them. They're going to be 15 this year. And they are my precious baby angels. I was so upset that after we returned home, I slammed my door shut and refused to leave my room. That evening, Dad came over and gave me a stuffed animal. It was soft, fluffy, and looked like the kitten from before. Mom bought this for you, but she didn't know how to give it to you. The softness of the plushie mollified the sadness in my heart. A few days later, I saw the same kitten at the same spot. This time, though, it was with another cat with a matching coat. Its mother. Mom was right. If I had taken the kitten home, I couldn't help but feel ashamed. I mean, cats leave their moms eventually, so it's probably not going to be with it very much longer. I don't know. Alright, on to 7. Checking my time. Unforgettable memory. Unforgettable moments, that's the word. My hometown was always too warm for snow. If any snow did happen to fall, it would melt as soon as it touched the ground. Things like snowball fights and snowmen only existed in TV shows and fiction. Some of my childhood wishes included leaving footprints in fresh white snow, making snow angels, and building a huge snowman. When we finally had time for a family trip, I begged to go somewhere with an abundance of snow. Very cute. Very, very cute. And that's how we ended up having a snowy vacation. Thanks to that, I got to check off a lot of things on my bucket list. Alright. Let's do... Oh, the flowers don't belong in there. Too pretty to clean. Oh. Yeah, it's sad. Get this as clean as possible. Rotate. Oh, bye, flowers. I don't know how you're growing on just a dirty snow globe, but that's okay. Doesn't need to make sense. It's cute. Clean off the bottom. Get all of this green ickies off as much as I can. Cool. Clean all of this around the edges here. And then clean the screw holes. And clean this. Ooh, cool. Nice. Nice. Oh, that's not gold. That's just yuck. I thought it was, like, how it was supposed to look. Oh. That's gross. This looks a little murky. Hold on. Checking to make sure I'm done here. What are you doing, cats? I might have to get up and go put my cat on the heat pad. I put the heat pad on one of the chairs for her, and she's just kind of over near me. I think she's just listening to me talk. And so she's following my voice as always. Okay. What am I missing? Okay. Oh, you little butthole. Was that it? No, there's... Oh, I get it. And right there. There it is. Snow-capped. Dad, the snow crunches when you step on it. And when you lie down, it's so soft and fluffy. Really? Then I want to lie down too. You're right, Adora, it's really soft. I saw on TV that if you wave your arms and legs like this, you can make a huge snow angel. Then how about we make some big snow angels to watch over our family? Okay. Marshmallows are ready. You two better eat first, or you won't have enough energy to play. Very cute. A snow globe we purchased on a family trip. It evokes many happy memories. Very sweet. We made giant snow angels, built snowmen, and had an all-out snowball fight with no regard for how snow-crusted our clothes became. After it grew dark, we gathered around the fireplace and drank sweet cocoa. As the comforting warmth of the fire lulled me to sleep, I could hear Dad humming and Mom turning the pages of her book. On our way home, we bought a snow globe to commemorate all the wonderful memories from our vacation. However, since some time ago, I had deliberately hid the snow globe out of sight. Those warm memories became a source of agony, as they reminded me of days I could never return to. Oh, at the beginning, when Adora's reading the letter from her aunt, she says she hasn't seen her since Lily's funeral. Lily's her mom. So her mom's dead. When did that happen? We're probably going to find out. I need to stop asking stupid questions. All right, chapter 2. What I dreamed of. Frozen time. It's a pocket watch. Okay. Well, now I'm concerned. I'd hoped to find the attic key in the living room, but it didn't turn up. I decided to search my room next. It looked exactly as it did on the day I left home. Only a thick layer of dust on everything indicated any passage of time. My focus was drawn to my desk, where Dad's pocket watch lay. Oh, something happened to Dad. Oh, you got into music. Look at that. There's music posters. I am assuming that you got into music because of your dad. There used to be a time when its cogs still turned and its soft ticking could still be heard. When Mom gave Dad this pocket watch, Dad was delighted with the engraved design. A lily, just like Mom's name. Wherever Dad went, so too did the pocket watch. Shortly after I started high school, the pocket watch fell silent for good. Oh no. Her dad died. God, this fucking sucks. I hate the person that recommended me this game. Yes, they told me I was gonna be sad and it was emotional, but I did not know it was gonna be like so soon into it. Oh. Dad, how are you doing? Are you still cracking jokes over there? I don't think I'm doing that well. Oh my god. Ugh. This is sad. God damn it. You're supposed to be a fun game that makes me happy to clean things, not a game that makes me sad and emotional because of loss. Jesus. I don't need to cry. I'm fine without it. Tears streaming down my face even though I already wiped my face. God, there's so much to clean on this. Get this all cleaned up. Right. Get this all cleaned up. Top there. Make sure that's clean. Okay. Now we'll do this. Get this really pretty for Mom. Oof, I got no hiccups. I'm gonna have to make another cup of coffee here in a minute. Because I'm cold from sitting here. Okay, what am I missing? Getting this all cleaned. Only halfway done. Okay. Oh, shit. With these hands, push the button. Okay. Etched in heart. That's cute. Whoa. Get this clean. Get the grooves cleaned there. Yeah. Oh God. If Mom was left alone to raise me, oh my God. I think I kinda understand what happened, mayhaps. Losing Dad took a toll on the both of us, and we grew apart, and maybe even hated and resented each other. I can see that. Loss can do that. I've watched it do it to some people that I know. It's not good. Loss hurts. And it's very painful. Oh, glass is cracked. Okay, what am I missing? 0.05% away. Get in here. There. This side. This side. Just there. Okay, where the fuck is it? Oh, it's right. Look at there. So close. Left behind and nearly spotless. Adora, how many times have I told you not to call the office directly? Oh God. You're usually back by now, and I couldn't get in touch with you. Oh, I'm sorry. I got caught up in work and completely lost track of time. I'll make sure to check my phone more often from now on. But please, text instead of call. Alright. Oh, yeah. Mom? I was cleaning my room earlier and I found the cassette player Dad gave me. I'm sorry, Adora, but I still have a lot of work to do. Don't wait for me. And make sure you don't go to bed too late. Mom, wait, Oh, this is so sad. I wonder how Dad died. It had to have been an accident. Or something. Because it seems abrupt. A broken pocket watch. Its time remains eternally frozen. Just like my family's. Okay, yes, it had to be an accident. Because she has a pocket watch and the pocket watch has a crack in the glass of the clock. So an accident happened, he died, this was recovered, and it was given to her. My theorizing. I desperately needed Mom, but she threw herself into work as if she wanted to forget Dad, and maybe all of us. Days passed and we barely spoke to or even saw each other. I kept telling myself that I had to try to understand her. That she was raising me all by herself now. But my grief and sorrow grew nearly unbearable as they rendered my nights sleepless. Things would have been much easier if I had just blamed her. Yet whenever I saw Mom so exhausted and fatigued, sadness came before anger. I hated her for leaving me alone, but at the same time it pained me to see her eroding away. As much as I longed for her comfort, I wanted to comfort her too. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh, Jesus. This is so sad. I gotta make another cup of coffee. I'm dying here. Made my cup of coffee, frothed myself some milk. All is well. Yes, and my puppy's all over me because she said, Mama, you were crying. What's her fucking pulling arms? Alright. Okay. Okay. When I couldn't stand the silence of the house, I would listen to Dad's tapes. Listening to the songs made it feel like he was right there beside me. One day I heard a composer tell his story on a radio show. When I was a kid, my father used to hum songs he had wrote himself, so I became interested in music. I hardly saw him after my parents divorced, but whenever I sang his songs, I felt like I was back at those happy childhood days. That's how I started composing. For me, it's a way of bringing comfort not only to me, but to others in similar circumstances. I could see myself in his story, and his song resonated with me. Naturally, I admired him. That's very sweet. So she does become interested in music. Finally, I understood what Dad had meant. I wanted to tell him that I had found something I couldn't live without doing. I found a part-time job and started saving money for composing tools. Oh, Jesus criminy. When Mom asked about it, I thought she was finally taking some interest in my life. Oh, God. Mom is having it rough. Mom is having it so rough. I don't think she ever planned on being a single parent. I think that's one of my biggest fears, too, is something happening to my spouse. And being left behind. I think that's why this is so emotional, is because, like, that fear is very real. No one wants to be left behind. Oh god, this game. I think it still works. Should I turn it on now? Can I play with this? Oh my god, tell me I can play with this. Hold on. I gotta. Okay. Let me clean all these first and then I can fuck with it. Oops. That was too much. Too much turnage. Too much turnage. Get these as clean as possible. Make flat surfaces as much as possible. And then we'll go in and do the finer details. Yes, beautiful. So pretty. I like the color. It's like a salmon-y pink almost. Must be turned on. Oh, it slows it down. This is the volume. Oh. Cute. Okay. Yeah, you do gotta rotate these things to get all the stuff off of them. Good lord. How fun, though. I get to make the noise while I'm cleaning it. How fun. Boop, 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 boop. Click, click, click. Odd grooves. Everything's there. All of it. Okay. So we're at 90% now. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn it off right quick to get it off. Oh yeah. Maybe. There's that. Alright, get all these. Perfect. Okay, I'm 0.2% away. 0.1% away. 0.05% away. Where is it? Where could percent be? Okay. Oh, mother crap. Are you serious? And there. There it is. In darkness found. Mom, you're late again. You must be exhausted. Yes, a little. How was your day? Adora, what are all those things? Oh, these? A MIDI controller? A microphone? They're tools for composing. By composing, do you mean composing music? Uh-huh. I started making songs little by little, and I got a part-time job to buy these tools myself. Wait, Adora, a part-time job? You started working just for a hobby? Adora, you need to be studying hard for your future right now. Don't waste your time on things like that, and quit your part-time job too. Jesus. Okay. Mom is having a really hard time. A red MIDI controller. The first piece of music equipment I ever bought with my own money. Oh, here we go. I wanted to tell her that it wasn't just a hobby, that I was serious. But before I could say anything, Mom said she was tired and headed towards her room. My words were met with the sound of her door closing shut. I was left alone in an all too familiar silence. I was angry at Mom for not listening to my words, but I kept trying to understand her. I thought she might change her mind if I showed her how serious I was. Okay. Much like how music had comforted me, I wanted Mom to feel comforted too. And if possible, with a song of my own creation. Oh, that's really sweet. Let's hope it works, because she's having a really hard time processing the loss of your dad, and so it's taking a real toll on her. All right, let's get after this. After that day, I spent every spare moment composing. Not only was it my first song, but it was a song for Mom. When I felt I had poured enough of my heart into it, I recorded my song onto a cassette tape. I fervently hoped that it would bring her some comfort, even if I couldn't fully convince her, if I could at least help her feel a little bit better. When Mom came back home, exhausted as usual, I nervously handed her the tape. Oh God, I hope she liked it. I hope she listened to it. I thought if Mom listened to it, she would understand how serious I was. I have a bad feeling. I don't think it went the way that we're hoping it did. Get this all clean. Nice. All clean. Let's go. Beautiful. I'm just now seeing the shadow over here of the tree branches coming in. Kind of looks like a creepy ass hand. Alright. On to finer details. We're over halfway there. Thought I heard a cat. One of them. Maybe I did. Maybe he's awake. All of my cats are napping right now. It's very gross outside. It's rainy. It's wet. The weather's been really nice, so they've been wanting to go outside. And now today, it's gross out. It's cold, wet, and rainy. It's definitely a sit inside and do some things kind of day. And just kind of relax, let everybody nap. The cats are enjoying it, the pups enjoying it. They're good days. Though I'm excited for sunshine and spring to be here, because I gotta go do my endorsement test for my motorcycle license. So I can permanently have my motorcycle endorsement added to my license, which is exciting. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I was just trying to clean between the buttons. That's what I wanted. Cool. Getting that. Beautiful. Clean this and then we can open it again and do that. Oh, we're almost at 60% now. We're at 60. Okay. Oh. That's fine. Alright. Big clean first, and then we'll go to the smaller guys. Yes! Over 70%. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so if our dad died when we were younger and our mom just recently died, do you think they're reunited? Do you think they're happy? And she's not lonely anymore? Or bitter? Or upset? I hope that's the case. I hope she's happy. Beautiful. Alright, we'll get this here. Alright, over 90%. Getting all the different angles. Over 95%. Let's also talk about how the music for this is freaking great. Alright, 99, 99.84, 99.92. Alright, where do we think the last little bit is? God. Well, there's some right there that I definitely would not have seen. Oh. There it is. Found it. A melody of comfort. Words gone astray. You composed this yourself? Yeah, the melody came to me first, so I started with that. I'm still working on the lyrics. Oh, and there's another one I'm preparing for a competition. The theme is... Hold up, Adora. Didn't I tell you last time? You need to focus on your studies. Mom, I know it might seem like only a hobby right now, but please, can you at least try listening? Adora, do you even hear what you're saying? How can you waste your time on this instead of studying for your future? I'm tired, so let's talk another time. Another time? When's that gonna be? When you quit your job? As if that'll happen. Adora, I'm saying this for your sake. It's getting heated. I'm serious about becoming a composer. I want to make it so you don't have to worry about money anymore. And people said I'm pretty talented, so Adora, I said no. Don't even think about it. Right now, you may feel like you're special. Talented? There's no word more meaningless. Oh my god. Wow. Don't get carried away because of a mere compliment. Praise proves absolutely nothing. Ooh, shitballs. That just broke my heart. Wow. That was rough, Mom. That was stone cold. Stone cold Steve Austin. Dad's cassette player, despite how old it is, it can still play tapes. Why was she so angry? Was she more tired than usual? Even now, I still don't know why Mom reacted so explosively. I never expected her to yell at me like that. Her fury left me speechless. While I was stunned, she tore the tape out of my hands and threw it into the trash. Oh, God. Without so much as a backward glance, she said, "Stop wasting your time on worthless things like this." What she threw away wasn't only a cassette. Therein was the piece of my heart that held my drive to comfort Mom despite the loneliness after Dad's passing. Even if hating her was the easier path, I didn't give up trying to understand her. But at that moment, when my heart was equated to trash, I felt something disappear from inside me. After Mom's rage quelled and silence fell once again, I finally gave up on trying to understand her. Oh God. Fuck. Okay. Mom, done. Fucked up big time. That was... I don't understand what's going on right now. The right to hurt. The music box was the last present I ever received from Dad. Whenever I felt lonely, I would wind it up and talk to him as if he were right beside me. Oh, Dad, if you were still here, you would have supported me, right? Mom doesn't understand what it's like to have a dream, to have something you can't live without. All she wants to do is to fit into the mold. That's probably the only kind of life she knows. Oh, I cried for a long time, pouring out my anguish. Listening to the music box play, it felt like Dad was sitting right next to me. God damn this game! After that day, I stopped waiting for Mom. I didn't even want her to talk to me anymore. I had nothing to say to her. Oh, Jesus Christ. What's that? Okay, hold on. me try not to explosively cry all over everything. Okay, get this as clean as possible. And we'll see what new tool we have. My cat just ran into my chair. I was like, what was that bump? And I looked down and she's just down there like, oh. That's the cute music box that your dad gave you. Okay, what are you? Oh, that's fun. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's cooling down? I don't know. That's really cool though. It gets all the things. Okay. So we'll have to use that intermittently. Like use the toothbrush and then while that's cooling down. Or use the toothbrush while that's cooling down. And then use that. And it'll help get bigger sections done, I guess. Okay, let's use it. That is so nice. Cool. Okay, yeah, it's gotta be like charging or cooling down. Maybe it gets too overheated like my velocity dryer for my dog. I don't know. It's a nice way to get so much clean so easily. And make sure to get everything. Get this key all cleaned. Okay. Alright, we'll use it right here. Oh, that's so nice. I wish it lasted a little longer, though. Uber full. Okay, got that. Oof. That is so dirty. Okay. Use it on this. Perfect. Okay. Got it mildly done. Okay. Then we'll use this on this. That do its thing. That gets so much clean, and I think it's like 100% clean whenever that touches it. this. Perfect. That do its thing and come back. Describe a dead. Okay. Cool. I figured there'd be an inside of this too. Because the whole pocket watch fiasco. Flowers. Oh no. Don't tell me that rotates. Oh, it does. Try to get all of that. Dad's funnel what? God, this game is going to make me cry stupidly hard. Like, it's not even funny. There we go. This all scrubbed. That's so sad. This song is good. So sad, but my mom, whenever I turned 16, she got me a music box. And I believe it plays Unchained Melody, which has become like one of my favorite songs because of that. And I think of that music box all the time. I have it packed away because I don't want it to get broken or hurt or anything like that. And just so many moves in my life that I didn't want anything to happen to it. And I think about that music box all the time because I love it. It's beautiful. Very beautiful box, very beautiful melody. And yeah, I now sit here and I'm like, oh, cool. I have a reason to be like, oh, well, it's gonna suck whenever I pull that out next, because all I'm gonna think about is this. And like the loss of a parent. Alright, 99.75. We are so close. What the fuck is it? 99.78, I got something. $99.8. Okay, what am I missing? Oh god. Just miscellaneous small things. Got it. Thing on a hinge here. On that hinge. These pieces. Put up over there. There's that. There's that. 100%. The right to hurt. Shouldn't have said that. Oh no, what did I say? Adora, can we talk for a minute? I'm busy right now. I'm sorry for how I acted. I must have been tired, so I got emotional. But it was for your sake, Adora. I don't want you to suffer. Right now, things may seem fun and exciting, so you might think that the road ahead will be easy. Someday you'll understand. For now, it would be better if you focused on your studies and kept composing as a hobby. Now I get why you're saying these things. You've never had anything you've truly wanted to do, have you? All you've ever done is live by other people's standards. That's why you don't understand how serious I am and what it's like to have something you can't live without. If Dad were here, he would have understood me. Ouch. Ouch. At least he wouldn't have thrown away my tape like that. He wasn't anything like you. God, that's fucking rough. A music box that plays after you wind it. The last gift Dad ever gave me. I deliberately chose the words that would hurt her the most. I thought I had the right to, since she was the one who hurt me first. Mom said nothing during my verbal onslaught. Her silence only fueled my rage, so my words became harsher, crueler, and more vicious. Mom quietly took my wrath. After the room fell silent, she left without a single word. Left alone, I picked up the music box and said to myself, "It's okay. That was nothing compared to what she did to me." God. The pain and suffering. Alright, we're on to number 12. So, camera. It was a peaceful weekend afternoon. I had started to doze off after putting stickers all over Dad's camera. We're back to like before Dad died. In my half-awake state, I could faintly make out Mom and Dad's voices as they quietly talked. I wanted to keep listening to their conversation, but before long I fell asleep. Dad used to take pictures of me and Mom whenever he could. It looks like it still might work if I charge it. I'll try turning it on after cleaning it. Alright. Let's get this bad bitch all cleaned up. It's a cute little camera. Reminds me of like one of my first cameras when I was younger. Made in Korea. Okay, so this probably is like a Korean game. The art style definitely leads me to believe that. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But just using the context that I'm given. Okay. Do that. Cool. Then I can do this. Get these all clean. Finish up this side. Cool, it's charged. Is it on this side? Okay. Good old cleaned up. Stickers are dirty. Cool. Go to it right here. Very nice. And the grooves here. Got this cleaned up. Okay, that's that. Okay. Oh shit, hello. Okay. Gonna use this. On that, there we go. Let that cool down. Did a pretty good number here. Beautiful. Okay, we're over 85% complete. Getting all these grooves. Okay. I can't tell if those are specs on this button or not. Okay. Yeah, we're using the thing on this. Perfect. Let that recharge a little bit. Perfect. Get some minor stuff from in here. Okay. Alright. Oops. Oh. I just fucking blinded myself. Oh, wait. Cool. That Extendotron 3000s. So, there's that. Get this all clean. Perfect. Oh, nice. Oh shit. Didn't realize there was more. Beautiful. Alright, 98, 99. We're getting close. Alright. We're in there. We're gonna use okay. Let me the world's tiniest speck in there. Those, and then that, and that's it. Oh, what was left inside? Adora, did you finish your homework? Shh, she fell asleep after playing with the camera again. She really does love it. She's interested in so many things, like music and writing. I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Huh. I only hope that she doesn't become like me. Do you still have regrets about back then? You know, I thought you were so beautifully radiant. It's all in the past now. I was naive and foolishly chasing what was only a dream. Now I'm awake and live in reality. Well, shit, she had her socks rocked by something. Let's not talk about this anymore, alright? Alright. He feels so bad. Look at him looking at her while talking. It really hurt her, and so it hurts him that she's hurt so bad. What happened, Mom? A now discontinued digital camera. It is decorated with stickers that I had stuck on as a child. Alright, we're getting closer to getting this over with, I hope. The camera contained a recording that I had never seen before. Had I pressed the record button while I was asleep? The slanted video captured a long conversation between Mom and Dad. I found it difficult to understand. The Mom I knew had always seemed so ordinary. Suddenly, I realized that perhaps the words I had aggressively thrown at her that day meant more than I had thought. That moment kept playing over and over in my head. How silently she stood before my anger, how silently she had left the room, followed only by the sound of the door closing. Yeah, you threw some things at her that really rocked her socks. And of course, she said some things to you that rocked yours, but it's just like you're fighting fire with fire. Nobody's gonna win. Nobody's gonna live. Horror description there, because both of her parents are dead, so. Only Mom's room was left. Holding the old doorknob, I felt as if I were about to meet Mom herself after all this time. Her room was filled with boxes, all neatly labeled and sorted by purpose. Somehow, it seemed like she knew she wouldn't be coming back. One box in particular caught my attention. Things I couldn't throw away. This box contained many trophies that I'd never seen before. Well, shit. Here we go. Where did she get all of these from? I really don't know anything about Mom. Okay. Let's go to town. Huh? This looks exactly like the symbol I saw on the teacup. Oh, okay. So she got that teacup from whatever this was, and so it was the one thing that she actually, like, cherished from whatever broke her. It's hard to think, you know, sometimes whenever you're a child, like, everyone's a child of someone. And if you have a good relationship with your parents, or even not like a great relationship, it's hard to remember a lot of the times that they are human too. They have gone through quite a bit of things in their lives, just kind of the same that you do. So you forget that they have things that pain them, things that have hurt them, and things that have broken pieces of them. It's very difficult to, you know, deal with. Cool. I don't know if I've ever said that before. Felt a little deja vu-y saying it. I'd have said it to someone, but I don't remember if I've said that while playing and recording. I'm gonna have to use a cloth, but I'm trying to get as much off as possible. Beautiful. Okay. Making sure I'm getting all the grooves here. Oh, it's got Mom's name on it. Alright, 73% now. Making sure this side is okay. This is taking care of a lot of it. Hold on, before I lose sight of the speck that I see there. Okay, pretty. Alright, what am I missing? Right there. And right there. What had always been there? Where that dream now resides. That? What's that? A trophy? Yep. I got this for winning first place in a math competition. Cool, huh? Wow. Does Mom know? Well, there's no way you wouldn't show her something this cool. Oh. Of course she knows. I bragged about it all the time. But then she'd look at me with that sullen look and bring the box. The box? Adora, how about a snack? We have cheesecake. Dad, don't change the subject. So cute. A trophy I'd never seen before. Writing completion first place, Lily Mayer. It has the same symbol as the teacup. Okay. So this was the box that Dad had mentioned. I took out a few trophies and read their plates. School writing competition winner. Youth short story competition excellence award. Novel contest first place, all for Lily Mayer. These accolades demonstrated how much she had achieved, and they were proof of the dream Mom once had. She was talented enough to win all of these awards. Why didn't she pursue writing as a career? And why did she stop me from chasing my dreams so badly? One after another, thoughts endlessly flowed through my mind. Oh, we're getting close. We only have a couple left. I can push through this. I have people coming over, but I think I can push through this before they get here. And then they'll see my ew, gross crying face. Alright. Things were never the same after Mom threw away my cassette tape. I couldn't pretend that nothing had happened. This animosity persisted after high school, as I left home to study music at a distant university. I told myself I wouldn't call her until I had succeeded. Back then, I believed that once I graduated university, success would easily find its way to me. However, just as Mom had warned, the world was much colder than I had thought. Awards and words of praise became more and more meaningless. The further I drifted from success, the more I avoided calling Mom. I could already hear what she'd say. That's why I told you to stop. I told you it'd be a waste of time. I wasn't ready to hear those words to my face. Even after I had to change my phone number, I couldn't bring myself to call her. Did you not tell her you changed your phone number? I have a really bad feeling. After some time, I received an unexpected call from my aunt. Mom had passed. God damn it, I lost my tissue, and I don't know where it is. So you didn't get to talk to your mom after you left home at all. She passed away. I thought I'd be able to call her anytime I wanted. But I didn't have the courage to. That would mean I'd have to admit that she was right all along. God damn it. This fucking game is testing me. God, that left me speechless. My little heart. And now I'm trying to power through because I want to see the ending and finish this in one go so I don't have to leave just a couple of chapters left to complete in another video. So we're just gonna get this done, move on to the next one, and then we'll be pretty much prepped. And it'll be the ending. We'll hopefully get to find out what happened to Mom and Dad and get some closure for ourselves. That's what I'm hoping for, is closure. Okay. I'm gonna do the bottom in a second. Going to use this here. Get some of this done. so that it can be cooling while we're doing this. Yes. Cool. Alright, come back to this. We're gonna cool. Let that cool down again. And we start doing this. It's a really pretty typewriter, though. Cass. Oof. I just had to burp really bad. Let that cool down again. Alright. Perfect. Oh, this is so detailed. Differences. Okay. Alright, do this here. Very nice. Get this all done. Cool, and to a certain point now. Get that there. I probably have to move the actual, like, moving part on the typewriter to clean underneath or behind it. That's what I assume at the very least. Because this game has been doing that. It's not a bad thing. I'm just trying to remind myself what all I still need to do. Okay. Put that down. Like she once did. Okay. Actually, we'll use this. Yes. Oh, that's so nice. Then we'll use the toothbrush to clean hair. Okay. Alright. What am I missing? Oof. Look at these little spots. Perfect. Don't hit that. Jesus. I missed so much. Okay. $92.82. Okay. Making the progress. Oh, shit. Okay. Didn't realize that was an option. Now I know why I still have so much left. Okay. There it is. Our last moments. Are you leaving? If I don't go now, I'll be late for my flight. You have a lot of luggage. I'll drive you to the airport. It's fine. I know you're busy. I'll be going now. Adora. Oh, Jesus. A typewriter that looks like a prop from a black and white film. It seems that Mom typed her stories on it. Good God, we're about to learn so much more. Come to think of it, that was the last conversation we ever had. I had left without looking back, determined to return only when I had succeeded. I wanted to prove Mom wrong. But that door I shut so firmly never opened again. I opened the small drawer at the bottom of the typewriter. Inside were sheets of paper and the attic key. Most of the papers were stories that Mom had written. The rest seemed to be contracts. Among the papers were a few letters that began with the salutation, "Dear Miss Lily Mayer." I picked up a letter that was filled with writing. "Dear Miss Lily Mayer, it's been some time since I last penned a letter to you. I recall in your previous letters that you had been a fan of mine for some time now. I wanted to let you know that I read the story you sent me this time as well. Please understand that I say this for your sake." Was it not good? "I have read your works for a long time now, and they lack any aspect of exceptionality. Certainly you could make a livelihood out of your writing, but I doubt that standard alone would be satisfactory for you. I understand your desire to be a writer. However, discretion is sometimes the better part of valor. I believe that your time would be better spent in another field of work. I truly apologize for conveying these words much too late. Sincerely, Louise." The person she idolized, the person that she looked up to the most, broke her. He said, yes, you could make a living, but they aren't exceptional. They're not anything special, is pretty much what he said. That broke her mom. No wonder she was trying to tear her daughter down, because she didn't want her to go through the same heartbreak that she had been. She was trying to protect her in a weird way. All right, let's clean the phone. God. Louise was the name of Mom's favorite writer, the writer she admired, the one who might have even inspired her to pursue writing. I couldn't begin to imagine how it'd feel if someone I respected told me to give up. I imagined Mom opening the letter, hoping to find praise or encouragement, but the further she read, the greater the despair on her face. Oh, God damn it. That's fucking rough, man. If a composer I admired had said the same to me, I wouldn't have been able to take it either. God, that's fucking sad. Alright, let's get everything as clean as possible, get this dealt with, and see what ends up happening. My heart hurts so bad right now. This game is doing a good job of fucking me up right now. Thanks, devs, for creating so much sadness in my heart. Okay, we're gonna clean the buttons. Not the buttons. The dial. The rotary dial. And then clean the bottom. Take those. Get her all cleaned up. This is a very satisfying game, other than the heartbreak that we're enduring. My hand is starting to cramp up from holding the mouse. Okay, I gotta go from this angle now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Dad's here. Text him and let him know I'd be done in a minute. Probably gonna have to pick up the phone off the hook. Oh, sure. Sorry I'm not talking. It's very emotional right now. There we go. Get this all cleaned up. Okay. Sorry about that. Dad's here. My bird might start talking a lot more because he always gets excited when he's here. Alright. Oh, shit. Thought I'd be able to finish, like, before he got here. Because I like to do this stuff when I'm, like, fully by myself and not being visited by people. It's just easier that way. But, you know. Things be happening. Life is life. Kitties, you guys need to be nice to each other. Ooh. Get that one little spot there. I will get it though. Okay, it's on that, so that makes sense. Okay, here we go. Kitties, it's okay. Everybody's so anxious for me to finish. I'm anxious because I just want to know if we got closure or not. Okay. I think I'm finally done with the rotary pieces. Oh, okay. Perfect. What am I missing here? There it is. Finally got it. If I had called first. Call recorded on February 19th. Hey, that's a couple days after my birthday. I think I'll be admitted to the hospital soon. Could you help me? Tidy up the house? Please. I don't have anyone else I can ask to do this. Lily, don't say that. I still have the spare key, so I'll go by when I have time. Thank you. Before you come, I'll put away things like the trophies. It's strange, isn't it? Back then, I was so desperate to forget everything. But when I was cleaning the house and saw my typewriter and all those trophies, I remembered the days when I wrote so happily. Why do we only realize how precious something is after we lose it? Writing? And Adora. Lily, have you called Adora? I tried calling her 2 days ago, but she didn't answer. Maybe she changed her number. I left a voicemail, but I'm not sure if she heard it. If I were brave enough to call her sooner, would we still be in touch right now? Back then, I thought the best thing to do was give her time. A landline phone. By calling a specific date, you can hear recordings from that day. Hmm. Hear that day. What day did Dad die? The call was between Mom and my aunt. From her voice and coughing, I could hear how difficult it was for Mom to talk. After I left home, my pride and drive to prove myself held me back from contacting Mom. All this time, I never once thought about how Mom must have felt. I didn't think she would regret what she had done, nor did I know that she had called me. If I had just called her when I changed my number. Sorry, that's my cat's medication alarm. Ooh. Well, we're getting into the end of it. Nevertheless. Letter from the past. Okay. As I looked at the old attic key I found in Mom's typewriter, it reminded me of the excuse that brought me back home, finding my aunt's necklace. Maybe she knew everything and sent me here on purpose. I held the rusted key in my hand. It felt so cold and hard, but somehow also warm. As I cleaned the key, Mom and Auntie's conversation continued. Oh God. I felt like I was looking at myself. When Adora said that someone had called her talented, she was just like my young, naive self. It was too painful to see her talking with those bright eyes full of hope. At that moment, I wasn't looking at Adora, but rather the child I used to be. Oh God, this is gonna be so freaking sad. Ooh, what are we gonna find in the attic? What are we going to find up there? I have a very high hope that we are going to go into the attic and we're going to get closure. Because it seems like Mom regrets what she did, even though she was just trying to do it to protect us. You know, a lot of that comes from a place of love, but it can be very painful because we don't understand. We're just kids. It's our first time living. It's also their first time living. Unless it's not and they're all vampires. But that's a different thing for a different time and a different day. Okay. We're so close. God, it's gotta have been so many years since Dad died. Just the tiniest little grapes. There it is. A letter from the past. Nothing left undusted and every last speck. The attic key that I found inside the typewriter. What will I find in the attic? Well, we'll find out very soon. The recording ended with a violent cough from Mom. I was left stunned, my heart painfully heavy. After some time, I collected myself and headed to the attic with the key in tow. My cat's playing with the toy. The attic had always been Mom's private space. When I snuck in as a child, it looked more like a storage room than somewhere fun. So I often wondered why Mom liked using it. As if to answer that question from my childhood, I found an old desk and a chair in one corner of the room. On the desk laid a necklace and a dusty journal with an all too familiar name. If I never came back to this house and cleaned it, if I had left those mementos undisturbed beneath dust, I would have never learned about Mom's true feelings. I had a feeling that this diary had been waiting here all this time, just for me. I carefully brushed away the thick dust and opened it. That day when Adora handed me her tape with such excitement on her face, I could see the hope in her eyes, that innocent face, certain she could realize her dream. I knew that face well. I was afraid that she would curse her wasted years and regret everything. I need to stop this now. For her sake, I chose to be harsh. I believed that her hating me was the lesser of two evils. When I started to tidy up Adora's belongings, I was able to see the remnants of her dreams in my hands. Through them, I could feel her sorrows and joys. That was when I looked back on my past. My younger self, who I had thought naive and foolish, was shining as brilliantly as those traces of Adora. I wanted to tell her my true feelings, but I can't reach her anymore. All I can do is wait. I hope you return one day, so I can tell you this. Adora, it was thanks to you that I was able to face myself again. Even though I was ashamed of my past, I was happy to see a part of myself in you. I had hurt you so gravely, yet you brought me comfort. I should have said this to you sooner. No matter what path you choose to walk, no matter how you live your life, I will always love and support you. Mom's diary ended there. After closing it, I noticed a letter laying on a corner of the desk. There was also something I thought I'd never see again. The cassette tape that I recorded my first song on. I put the tape into the cassette player and opened the envelope. The letter inside contained lyrics, which seemed to accompany my song. I slowly recited Mom's lyrics. My novice melody and her poetic verses complemented each other well, as if they had always been together from the very start. I wonder if they're gonna play it. Oh, no, it's just verses. What would you do to see those lost birds once again? Looking above, your eyes danced with the dawning sky. Gleaming with hope, they were clear as crystal. Was it me who dusted everything? Bright in my dream, you're singing to the moon and stars, even lighting up my room behind you. Wow. So we did. Oh, Oh, that was sad. Good God. Oh, they do play it. Yeah, it is very Korean. That does make sense. Can I squeak it? No. No. Can't do anything with the turtle. Oh. Oh. Didn't even realize my name was in that. Cute. Very cute. Open it? Yes, I can. So he died at 9:23. Oh God. Can't. No, I couldn't take the picture. Oh. How sweet. Well, everyone, thank you so very much for watching. And oh, oh, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.